Hey, single moms. Hey, hashtag single moms level up. I know it's been a while. It's been a while. I've been readjusting myself. Readjusting myself. I don't have my tripod, but the steering wheel is working well for me in this car. Um, yeah, working well for me in this new car. So anyway, I just wanted to come on to just give you a little bit of encouragement about taking care of yourself, the possibilities of it that you could do. And some options, I should say. But it's possible for us to take care of ourselves and take care of our kids as single moms. Some of the things that I wish I would have known before. I never knew what FSA was, a flexible spending account or a health savings account. I didn't know what those were, didn't know how they were used. So I wasn't taking advantage of that opportunity. Sorry, there's an alarm going off. Um, but so I wasn't taking advantage of those opportunities. So some of the things that you could pay for with the FSA, and this is for yourself. And if you have kids that are on your insurance, they have that option too. So you can opt in those. I just was under the impression, hey, I don't want any more money, more of my money coming out because it's expensive to have your kids as part of your insurance. I was like, I don't want no more money coming out of my account. What I didn't know was using that FSA or HSA accounts, health savings account or flexible spending account, you're basically saving that for if your kids get sick and you need to buy medicine, you need to take them to the doctor. Sometimes it comes in between checks, you know what I'm saying? And you like having to choose, do I take them? Do I use a home remedy? Let me see if this home remedy works first. That type of thing. And we don't want to gamble with ourselves and our children's lives like that. So if you have this flexible spending account, I know I have a flexible spending account, so that's what I could talk to. I have a card too, actual debit card that can be used, and then I just swipe it, and then I just get an itemized receipt, not a regular, just off the register receipt. It has to be an itemized receipt, basically showing the details of your visit that you upload to. Mine has an app, and I upload it to an app, and then they pay it. Basically, it's your money that you're putting in there, but it's saving it for things that you need at the times when you need them, for those type of services for yourself or your children, if your children are on your insurance. If other things that you could put on that is, lately I've been walking into Walgreens, and Walgreens has the labels on there saying FSA approved, FSA approved. Cough medicines, allergy medicine, um, uh, eye drops. There's a whole lot of stuff that is over the counter that is approved through FSA. Those things, then you can just do a regular register receipt. I do the register receipt, put the register receipt there, and then take a picture of the box too, so that they can see what it is, and they go ahead and approve it. Boom, bam, pop. I have allergies, so that helps me a lot. And sometimes, especially during the high pollen times of the season, like now, I have to double up on my stuff, and I need cough drops, and sometimes I need tea. I need to do extra things in order to help myself to not have these situations that come up, talking to people every day and all that, and having face-to-face contact. I can't have my nose running and be sneezing and hacking and coughing, and it has nothing to do with a cold. It's all my allergies. So I'm sharing this with you because these are things that I didn't know, and I wish I would have known sooner, because I probably would have took better care of myself, and this is even before I had kids. I probably would have took better care of myself, knowing that I had this account that I could use. So right now, the way that I use it, and the way I have been using it, because my kids are adults now, and it was using it for my chiropractor appointments. So when I moved out here to Texas, I think a year after I'd been here, I got into a really bad accident. It wasn't an accident. It was a bad accident. We got hit really super hard. The truck was drivable. I wasn't even driving. I was a passenger on the way to lunch with another associate. And somebody, and I could hear the car. It just, I was like, what is that that's coming so fast on the left side of us? A car. And an SUV that hit an F-150 and hit it so hard. We were in the turning lane and hit it so hard that it hit us straight. The wheel well is messed up, but he could still drive. But I had turned to look, and by the time I turned to look, it whipped us straight, and my neck flipped back so fast. I had really severe whiplash, to the point that I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to walk again, or do a lot of things again without pain. So I'm saying that because you could also use this for a chiropractor. Never used to believe in chiropractors till I went to one for an accident. Wasn't sure if I still believed in it as I was going through the treatments and everything. Things were getting a little bit better, but I was still very stiff and experiencing some pain, and had to do a lot of stretching and exercising to help. I don't know. My phone is just flipping all these little signs and stuff at the top. But all these little helpful stretches and exercises and everything of the sort, while still, because I had been on a weight loss journey, and it interrupted that. And I had to find some other things that I needed to add and incorporate into that. And told God, hey, if you let me make it through this way and receive my mobility back, I will do better. And I was doing better for a long time. And then, life happens, and I guess I could say I'm an emotional eater. And so I was eating some emotions that I didn't realize I was eating emotions for, until I look up and I'm like, dang, girl, you need to work that out. So anyway, a chiropractor is a good resource for relieving stress in here, helping with your sinuses. It helps with your sleep patterns, especially if you're like a woman of a certain age, over 50, such as me. Our flexibility will change. And so we need to have that, the realignment of our spine that will allow our limbs and everything to work and function better. So that's what I use that for, is that, and for, allergy medicines and those times when I need to go and see a doctor, and it covers the copays. So with the copays, you still got to ask for an itemized receipt. It's not the one that they just print off the printer. It's got to have basically the codes on it, or the payment schedule or something effect that's a little bit more detailed than just a regular receipt. Just wanted to give you that little tidbit and encourage you, moms, take care of you. For my Mother's Day, I'm taking my daughter and myself. We are going to go and get an adjustment and probably go out to eat, or go to the movie to go see maybe Devil Wears Prada 2. What are you doing for Mother's Day? Gift yourself something. If nobody's giving you anything, gift yourself something. And go out and have a great day. I'll talk to y'all soon. And we got some stuff coming up. Be on the lookout. Be on the lookout. # Single Moms Level Up. Bye.